The Habsburg retreat did not stop at the San. Because the river line was largely indefensible, Conrad had little choice but to let his armies continue their march towards the Carpathians. But this meant that the fortress of Przemysl would have to be abandoned. With almost 50 miles of perimeter defences drawn up in 3 great concentric rings, containing 19 permanent and 23 smaller forts, Przemysl was a symbol of imperial power, guarding the passes into the mountains and forming the first line of defence against a Tsarist invasion of Galicia. Knowing that he could not allow such a prize to fall into Russian hands, Conrad ordered that a garrison of 6 divisions, about 130,000 men, be left behind, while planning for a counterattack as soon as possible. On the evening of the 16th of September, AOK issued Order number 2096. The fortress Przemysl will, for the moment, stand on its own and is to hold at all costs. The state of the Austro-Hungarian army was pitiful. As the long columns of pike-grey infantry trailed back, along roads turned to slush by heavy rainfall, morale slumped. AOK calculated that its 4 main armies had now been reduced to around 400,000 men, with Third Army mustering just 70,000 effectives. Such heavy wastage was particularly noticeable in the officer corps, which had been decimated in the early battles, with an alarming number of survivors breaking down or committing suicide. Conrad, never one to shy away from decisive measures, began taking action against those who were deemed to have failed. General Brudemann was dismissed a day after Lemberg had fallen, while General Offenberg, the hero of Komarów, was asked to report sick in late September. He had once been a keen, critical spirit, possessed of a scintillating wit, but was now a tired, broken old man with a weary voice. By the end of 1914, 4 army commanders, 6 corps commanders, 10 divisional commanders, and 12 brigade commanders would be dismissed. It was a purge unprecedented in the Empire's long history,